New Thought Media Network is on the rise. We're looking to grow with you. Do you have technical media experience? Or perhaps a desire to learn? Are you willing to volunteer your precious time and attention? We share this message to benefit all. If you possess a computer with a camera and a microphone, we will share our knowledge with you. Behind the scenes or being the star, let us bless our one. Contact us at info@ntmedia.org.
New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hi, and welcome to Lighting Your Menorah with Laura. And tonight, or today, if you're in America or anywhere else in the world, we are joined by the beautiful Rev Kathy Mastroianni, who is the Executive Director of the Holmes Archives, the Ernest Holmes Archives, Science of Mind Archives. Welcome, Rev Kathy, to Lighting Your Menorah. It's so great that you're here with us today to do this, to celebrate.
Thank you, Laura. It's an honor to be here. I just love that you're doing this. It's so special and so sacred, and it's beautiful. I'm glad we can share it with the world.
Yeah, it's so wonderful. And you know, we're here on New Thought Media Network. I want to just say that because it has such a place in my heart, the network and the vision and the mission of this network, you know, shining light around the world for humanity, for people to know the truth of who we are as love. And I think that the more that we say yes to participating in these rituals that remind us and taking that time to actually embrace this sacred rite of passage, really, where we're coming home to love in our hearts. And, you know, this has been a joy to be able to do this for the last 6 evenings here on the network. So, Reverend Kathy, I love it the other day that you had a post come up on Facebook. You had your menorah and you were lighting it. And it's like, oh, wow, this is so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I was blessed. I had, when I was senior minister at Foothill Center for Spiritual Living, we were out of a Jewish synagogue, Congregation Beth Evergreen. So I got to really deepen into the practices of Judaism, and we learned so much. And this was one of the people from Beth Evergreen had her menorah. And we were at a homeless shelter, actually. So we were able to share the light with those who really needed more light in their life. So it's very special.
What a blessing. And that's what this is all about. I mean, for me, it's that sparking, the remembering. You know, we know that Chanukah is a time of rededicating ourselves to that knowing of light. And over the last few days with this ritual, we've been looking at each one of the aspects, the qualities of God that were brought through by Thomas Troward, that Ernest Holmes sat in so much, you know, in contemplation for hours over each one of these. And today we are embracing the aspect of beauty and how we can know that beauty of this life. And it's not always easy, is it, Reverend Kathy, when we see what's going on in the world, on our planet, and all the kinds of divisions that are happening in so many ways that we can't always get to that place of beauty. I find it hard sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. And that's our spiritual practice, right? It's a combination of honoring, what we see, but also being able to rise up and move to that place of light and beauty and in consciousness for the whole world and for ourselves.
And you did that today because you have a show, a broadcast called Rise Up in Peace. So that's amazing. Yes, rising up and rising through the narrative of what we're hearing and the idea of what we're seeing that doesn't resonate with the truth of beauty, which is something that when we get to that place and when we're in that place, we can never go back. We can never go back. We see that beauty in everything. So that's what we're rededicating to here today as we light this amazing menorah that Jason made.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Pasta candle holders and tinfoil. I'm not going to tell you what the box is. He just said, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And he did it.
That's really impressive. When there's
really
a will, there's
impressive.
a way, right? That's the creative mind, right? We're using it right here. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, here we are with Prince. Hello, Reverend Prince, Fleet Eastern. Happy Hanukkah. Hi, Prince. Prince was on here the other evening, which is great. And we have Wayne here. Hello, Wayne. Lighting the universe. Absolutely. Lighting that universe within you, Wayne, that you are. Thank you for showing up and sharing here today. So I'm going to come in here. Let me go back to my banners. And I have the prayer here. That is the prayer for lighting the candles. If you are watching and you're viewing and you're here with your menorah, or your menorah is nearby and you want to go and get it now. I'll wait for a few seconds, and because we're going to light these 7 candles tonight. Sorry, 6 candles. We're on day 6 of this lighting. And as usual, what we do is we will light the blue candle first, which is that lighter, which is the shemesh. And this is the light that lights all of the other lights. So Pastor Michael put a post up on Facebook the other day, be the shemesh, light the light of the lights for everybody, and that's what we're saying here. Be the beauty. Connect with the beauty in our hearts. So would you like to read out the prayer, Reverend Kathy?
Yes, I would be most honored to.
Wonderful.
I was just taking a moment and taking a breath. I was just breathing in that present moment, that beauty, the quality of beauty that we're honoring tonight. And just knowing, blessed are you, our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy through your commandments and commands us to light the Hanukkah lights.
Here we are. And just breathing in that prayer and knowing the beauty that we each are individually, as we are this individual light of consciousness, lighting up our own lives, lighting the way. There we are. So here we are in the prayer in Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotov, levatzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Beautiful. It's such a blessing to be here with you doing this. And for those that are watching right now, welcome in to our Chanukah sanctuary, where we're lighting the light of beauty. Ooh, and that one's just about to... No, I'm not standing it up straight. There we go. So it's Friday night also, and Friday night is Shabbat, Shabbos, as we call it here, depending, it's whatever you've grown up with. It's the time where we recognize that it is the sundown of the end of the week, where we rest on the seventh day, which is Saturday in the Jewish religion. And we recognize that by lighting the Shabbat candles. So I do have 2 little tea lights here that I'm going to light, because we would light the Chanukah candles first. And then the 2 candles, I'm just going to light one at a time, just to recognize Shabbat. There's one. I haven't even got a plate to put them on, but I'm lighting them here and just putting them on the surface. So it's a really beautiful time of light and love. Maybe I can put them onto here. Ooh. Little bit of a... There we go. Full blown.
Oh, wow.
Lit
That's beautiful.
menorah. Beautiful.
Beautiful light.
And if you're joining now, let us know who you are. Leave your name in the comments. Let us know you're here. And we're knowing the truth of beauty and love and light and peace and power for you right now. Holding this in my heart. And Ernest Holmes, you know what I love about Ernest Holmes, one of the things when reading The Science of Mind, he's always talking about beauty. In the textbook, he's always talking about beauty, isn't he, Reverend Kathy? It's like something that he just goes to that. If you kind of lose the way in the reading, then he'll come up with beauty and art and be the artist and the musician and the painter and creativity. He's always talking about that. Do you think that was such an important thing for him, to surround himself with beauty?
No, absolutely. I think that it's definitely a God quality, you know, and when you move and you tune in and you tap into those divine qualities of God, you know, you're igniting your light, you know, as well. So,
yeah. Oh, Gina is here. Hi, Gina. Yes. We are being careful here. Well, I am, because I'm the one with the candles.
I can't help you from here.
No. So I've also have a quote here. Maybe you'd if you'd like to read this, Reverend Kathy. It's a quote from Ernest Holmes.
Yes. Whoever dwells on beauty tends to become beautiful. There will be a grace and charm to expressing itself through that person, which no one can fail to recognize and appreciate.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that he meant by beauty because that, for me, that essence of grace comes through when you read that? I just felt beauty as grace, as this poise of kind of being in this place of peace and harmony and calm within. That really came through for me with that quote.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's a beautiful quote. And I also think about like when you're in nature, right? And we're outside, you know, just the beauty of nature. And it's just feeling the oneness of all when we're in that beauty with the rainbows. We've had spectacular sunrises and sunsets here, and just the beauty, just, it's a sense of awe and wonder within it too. Just tuning into the God in all of us.
Yeah. And also, it's like, for me, I feel really blessed because I live right opposite the sea. And so I just walk over the road and I can get into that energy of nature. And I appreciate that for many people, that isn't the case. They may have to get in a car to go somewhere to be in that place of feeling completely connected. And yet I also realize that all I need to do also is to look up, and there's the sky wherever I am. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And think about it at night, like where you are, where it's so dark. I mean, just how it just expands into infinity, with the stars and the galaxies and the Milky Way, and, just the tremendous beauty that, like you said, just look up. And as we look up, we're also looking up in consciousness.
Yes.
And Emma Curtis Hopton talks a lot about looking up, and it can actually shift your entire moods and everything, is when we look up and to the divine that's also within, for sure. But
yes, wow, that's so true. Looking up, just it's that feeling of, well, I'm in the infinite now. And there's just, it's infinite.
infinite.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think also as we're doing this and as I'm feeling into beauty, there's friendship as well. There's so much friendship, beauty in friendship, and meeting new people and having this amazing capacity to meet people through social media, through all sorts of things, and to be, much more connected. That's beautiful for me. Just like we are here now doing this, there's so much beauty in this for me, in my heart, that often I think there's a trap of thinking, I could think, oh, beauty is in something material, or I have to see it to think my life is beautiful. And yet it's moments like this where I'm connected to you and people that are watching at whatever point. That's a beautiful vessel of beauty that I really am really grateful for.
No, I love that. I think there are different qualities and definitions of beauty, for sure. But if you can feel like the beauty within, that's always there, it's it decorates our life in a way when we can tune into that. And I love how we're rededicating ourselves. That Hanukkah is a time of rededication. And so for us, and how wonderful what you're doing every night, just picking one of those God qualities, but to rededicate each one of us to that sense of beauty and feel it deep within, and to spread it and share it, in the oneness around the world.
Yeah. And as you're saying this, Reverend Kathy, the light behind you I can feel the light behind you getting like brighter and brighter.
It is. You're right.
It is.
That was impressive. All right. I call those God high fives. It's like, thanks,
yeah.
God.
It's like, there's the light and here's the light. Beautiful.
We are the light.
So if you're joining us right now, or if you're catching up on this a little bit later on, then happy Hanukkah. This is day 6. Happy Hanukkah. And I'm joined today by the beautiful Reverend Kathy Mastroianni, who is the Executive Director of the Homes Archives, the Science of Mind Archives. Reverend Kathy is the purveyor of so much of Ernest Holmes' work and teachings and insights and papers and all sorts of beautiful pieces of writing that you keep in a very sacred way and store it for the world to discover. So You can find the archives at, let me just put that on quickly so that
scienceofmindarchives.com. All one word. Yeah, we have tons of Ernest Holmes, his sacred wisdom that's so timeless. I mean, it's the wisdom of a mystic. And so by definition, it's really timeless. And so when you read it, you can feel it resonate within you. Yeah, that's perfect. And it can just really uplift your light and your beauty as the more we read of the sacred wisdom. So thank you for sharing that, Laura.
Oh yeah, and I know how incredible the archives are, and how there's there's so many great ways to access the materials on there, and to whether you're tuning in for the first time there or purchasing a membership there, there's just so much that you can go on there and just really be on there for hours looking at all the amazing material. So thank you, Reverend Kathy, for bringing it together.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we're just continuing to grow what we're offering on our website. So it's really definitely worth to check it out and to check back and see what we have.
Yeah. And we're going to be, you and me are going to be bringing something really exciting to New Thought Media Network next year.
That's true. We're really excited.
We really are bringing an exciting broadcast to share the teachings of the mystics with you. If you're watching, then you're going to find out more about that in the new year. So I'm really excited, Reverend Kathy, to be doing this with you, creating with you, and having fun.
Totally having fun, and to bring that fun to everyone. So
absolutely.
history can be fun. That's just absolutely my mantra. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Reverend Kathy, for being here and for rededicating today and celebrating Chanukah in the light of beauty, as the light of beauty. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who is here. We're just so grateful whenever you watch this for your light and for your light of beauty that you're sharing with yourself, with those around you in the world. It's very important right now. Our world needs your light. So thank you.
Oh, our world needs each of us to shine our lights as brightly as we can right now. There are so many reasons to shine our light and to share our light, aren't there? Right now, I believe there are. So we are going to leave today, and yet we're not leaving, because there's always other broadcasts and beautiful shows on New Thought Media Network. So stay tuned in. I'm going to put the link up here so that you know where to find New Thought Media Network and to donate to this network, which is doing so much, has an incredible vision sparked by Reverend Robert Brzezinski, and each of us here who are on the network, presenting, producing, sharing, teaching, just being here, being present, are doing this because we know that these teachings are so powerful. And so by donating, you support this amazing ministry. And so the link is here, and it's down below, a live link. You can click on it and find out more by doing that and sharing, being part of the financial flow of this network.
Thank you.
Great. And thank you, Reverend Kathy Mastroianni, for being here. Always great to be with you.
You too, soon to be Reverend Laura Topper. So I'm grateful for you and your light in the world. Thank you.
And happy Hanukkah to everybody. Keep your light shining.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.
New Thought Media Network is on the rise. We're looking to grow with you. Do you have technical media experience, or perhaps a desire to learn? Are you willing to volunteer your precious time and attention? We share this message to benefit all. If you possess a computer with a camera and a microphone, we will share our knowledge with you. Behind the scenes or being the star, let us bless our one. Contact us at info@ntmedia.org.